Do you know what I find very interesting?
What?
My watch going off during the intro of our episode. No. That most people's zodiac signs, like the traits of them, are actually pretty freaking accurate.
Yeah, they're pretty spot on most of the time, right?
Like literally.
Everyone I can think of matches their sign, I swear.
It's pretty cool, ain't it?
Yeah.
Jello, I'm Ash.
And I'm Lynn.
And this is Only If You Can Keep Up.
So, I know that astrology dates way back, like BC, like probably 2,400 years or so. Like ancient Babylon, Mesopotamia stuff. And a lot of it comes after like the Greek and Roman gods and stuff like that and the placements of the stars. But I don't know a lot of specifics on astrology. That's one field I'm not real like, super educated on.
I think it's interesting, and it would be interesting to learn a lot of it.
Yeah, it's very intriguing. But like I know like my sun sign, my moon sign, my rising. That's it. Like the rest of it, like I'll look it up and I'll read into it. I've got my birth chart and everything, but I get overwhelmed. It's like I can't learn anymore.
Right, it goes so far, and that is so cool. And people,
I love it.
People that can just be like, they can just throw it all out there instantly. I love that. Yeah. And you can just tell them yours, and they'll be like, oh my God, all these things about you. And it's like, they're so true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty good with, like, your basic zodiac sign. Like, I'm like,
I'm not.
They are such a Gemini or whatever. But when it comes down to, like, the placements of the birth chart, like your Venus and your, I get confused with all that, the different houses and placements and all that. But it's interesting.
I'm not even good with the average zodiac. I know what I am. And that's all I know.
Do you know your, like, moon sign?
I have it. Like, I have my birth chart, too, and I have to go look at my birth chart for me to know. I can't remember that.
Yeah. I remember what, like, the big three or whatever, your sun, your moon, and your rising. Because your sun is, like, you as a whole. And
now I want to go look because I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure one of them's a Capricorn. I want to say it's your moon sign's a Capricorn. And I think your rising's an Aries. And if so, that makes sense.
I don't think so.
No?
No, I think you're wrong. Now I have to look. Okay. You want to go ahead and start? We're going to give you a brief description.
So your sun sign, your zodiac sign is like this is how I interpret it anyway, like who you are as a whole, like at your core. Your moon sign would be how you act more in private at home.
My sun is Sagittarius. My moon is Capricorn.
That's what I said.
No, you said Aries.
Your moon Capricorn, your rising, I think, is Aries.
Oh, how do I know rising?
Be ascending. It's probably towards the bottom of your birth chart.
Ascending is Aries. Oh my gosh, how do you remember that?
Well, I'm pretty sure I guessed that before I saw it.
Because
but you sent it to me one time a couple years ago.
You guessed it because you know me?
Well,
See, I can't do that.
I put the traits in my head, and then, but that's as far as I can go with it.
That's
I can't
still a hell of a lot more than I can do, and that's good for you. That's awesome.
I like to guess and then like test myself, like, oh, I bet they're a Scorpio, and then I go look up like an actor or something. I'll go look up their birthday, and I'm like, oh, it's fucking right. Check it out. But that's as far as I can go with it. Like when you start talking about all these different placements and houses, and I'm like, oh, I think it's interesting. I think there's definitely something to it. I don't know how much I believe in all of it, but to me, it's another form of divination. I love my tarot cards. I love all that.
I believe in it. I mean, they've used astrology, like you said, for 2,400 years. Yeah. So, like, you go deep into...
Yeah, and the stars and the heavenly bodies and all that. And there's so much to it. I'd love to learn more about it. I think that's all
if I had time, like, that's one of the like top things on my list. Like,
like
take
to
a
dive
whole
more
class. Into it. Can I go to the place that the magical wizards go to?
Right? Like a Hogwarts.
Yeah.
But with like tarot and astrology.
They have divination classes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my thing is I like if I can't pick something up right away and like attach to it, like I did with tarot, like I did with pendulums, like if I pick it up right away and I have to try too hard, I won't. And for me, astrology just didn't come easy like tarot did. So I felt like, well, it's interesting, but
it came a lot easier to you than it did to me. I literally know nothing.
Well, we're about to talk about it, so
we sure are.
I'm going to focus on just the sun sign, like our zodiac sign, or who we are as a whole, like what you were born as,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm going to start. I think the Zodiac wheel actually starts with Aries, but I'm going to start with Aquarius because it's the beginning of the year. That's January. That's the beginning.
Yeah.
I am an Aquarius. Yeah, January. That's meh. So I'm just going to start off with Aquarius. The Aquarius is the water bear. So, each sign has a symbol. The water bear it's like a person pouring water from like a big vase or whatever into.
Okay.
Not sure all the meaning on that, but it's interesting. When I was younger, I always thought that it was something to do with water, but Aquarius is actually an air sign. Like the element is air. So, but I always tell myself I'm like
airy.
Yeah. I'm like, that's why I float around so much. That's why I'm always like out in the clouds, like, because I'm an air sign. But being the water bear, I like carry my emotions and then I dump them out randomly. But dogs are so loud.
Those are the dogs. It's fine.
The dogs are loud. But my moon and rising is Pisces, so both Pisces, so I got a lot of emotions in there. And my Aquarius carries them. I'm the water bear, the emotional. It all works out. Anyway, Aquarius is from January 20th until February 18th. So anyone falling in those ranges with their birthday would be an Aquarius. And their traits are, I always say, yep, I'm an Aquarius. I'm weird and I'm aloof. And because, we tend to check out easily. We get distracted. We're like usually kind of unique and quirky and eccentric. But we like love humanity and want to do good and do better, and we're independent thinkers, and most of us are pretty smart and like deep thinkers, outside the box, free spirited. We all have our own weird style and kind of beat to our own drum. And
don't forget stubborn
as shit. Definitely stubborn. Yeah, that's for sure. But people say that we're emotionless or we're detached, and we can be, but it's because we're caught up in our thoughts. I think every Aquarius I know is a big thinker, and we're really chatty. No, we talk a lot, and sometimes we're just like completely in our own world, But I don't know. I feel like, honestly, like there's only a few Aquarians I can think of that I like. Like
really,
most of us are annoying as shit. Like we can't help it. It's just because
you're the only one I know.
I can think of a few people. I like most of the Aquarians I know, but I've met some that are very annoying, and I'm like, is that how I am? Because we're outspoken and we're opinionated, and
right.
We think we know it all. We're know-it-alls, But I also like, it's like a mirror thing. I see in them what I don't like about myself. Like, oh my God, they talk so much, or oh my gosh, they're so loud. And I'm like, that's because I'm like that. Like, that's what it is. But there's a lot of celebrities that are Aquarius people, like Justin Timberlake, Ashton Kutcher. There's Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20. I love him. I've always loved him. He's an Aquarius. Jennifer Aniston, Ed Sheeran. Fucking Chris Farley was an Aquarius. He had the same sun and moon sign as me. And he's fucking funny, right?
So that means you're like practically related.
I'm practically Chris Farley.
You're practically him. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, if I could be that funny dude, he'd just lose himself. Oh, he's the best. But yeah, that's about the extent of what I know on Aquarius people anyway.
Okay, next is Pisces?
Yeah, Pisces.
Did I say it right?
Yeah.
See, sometimes I say these weird and wrong, and I just roll with it because that's what I've always said or done. So Pisces, and the symbol is the fish.
Yes.
Correct? Which makes a water sign, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Because some of these don't make sense.
And most Pisces, I think, really like water, or like are comforted by water. I have a kid that's a Pisces. And
February 19th through March 20th.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know anyone that's a Pisces either.
Yeah, my oldest is a Pisces.
Really?
Yeah, my uncle's a Pisces.
So I do know people that are Pisces. See,
and
I didn't even know that.
And rising are Pisces. Yeah,
oh my goodness.
I think it's. I think I know a lot more Pisces than I realized. Yeah, I can think of several more.
I guess besides your oldest, I don't. Then okay. The traits are psychic.
Yeah, most of them are really like intuitive and gifted. And
okay.
Most Pisces I know anyway, they have like this they just know things. It's crazy.
Like without knowing.
Yeah.
But they know. Okay.
Yeah.
Sensitive, dreamers, tend to escape from reality.
Yeah.
Artistic.
Yeah.
Musical.
Yeah.
And indecisive.
Very indecisive.
That makes sense.
And I think they're pretty prone to anxiety and getting worried easily because their emotions kind of rule with being a water sign. Yeah, I love me some Pisces energy though.
Okay, some celebrities that are Pisces are Rihanna, Rob Lowe, Drew Barrymore. I love Drew Barrymore. Oh my god, I fucking love Drew Barrymore. Chuck Norris. Yes. And John Travolta.
Next comes Aries, and the symbol for Aries is a ram, and they're a fire sign. And they are spicy. They are so spicy. And that's March 21st to April 19th.
My youngest.
She is such an Aries.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's an Aries.
That'd be my youngest.
My cousin, my great-grandma was an Aries. I had a lot of friends growing up that were I love Aries. They're spicy. They're like bold and pretty confident. They're funny. But they don't try to be funny. They just are. Like they just say things like your little one will just randomly say something and you're like, what?
Where does it come from? That's my thing.
But they're like good leaders, you know? They're like really like driven and motivated and they're fiery. I mean, they're a fire sign, but like I love Aries. They're strong-willed and like they're just like always joking around without having to try too hard. And they give the best advice. They can be like a little bit impulsive.
My youngest does give some pretty good advice.
She does,
like she really does. Like she
and like my mom, she's the best at advice.
She knows how to like calm me down. She'll be like, well, mommy, and then she'll like give me a logic. Like she's 7.
Yeah,
you know,
right? It's like they just have these like wise souls or something. It's crazy, but they're like usually they can be a little bit competitive. Is she ever competitive?
155,000 million %.
And if it's not with other people, it's with themselves. Like I'm gonna do better than I did last time.
It's usually with her sibling or herself. Yeah. Like in school with tests and stuff.
Yeah.
Next week I'll do better, and she knows, and she does always.
That's good though. That's what makes them good leaders because they're always trying to strive for more. And there's some celebrities, Aries celebrities like Lady Gaga, Elton John, Reese Witherspoon. Emma Watson.
Oh, Emma Watson.
Yeah.
She went to that magical school.
Yes.
Next is... I lost my place. That's what's next. Taurus. Taurus? Did I say it right?
Yeah.
I'm
just like the car.
Ford Taurus. That's the one I always think I'm going to say wrong. I don't know why.
How else would you pronounce it?
Taurus?
Taurus?
Give it a little bit of a flavor, you know? And the symbol is the bull.
Yes. Which is similar to the ram. Anyway.
Interesting. Yeah. And it is an earth sign.
Yes.
The days are April 20th to May 20th.
Yeah. That's one I always get mixed up on because Taurus falls like... I don't know a lot of Taurus people. I can think of a couple.
I don't know any. Nope. Okay, the traits are hardworking, loyal, stubborn, materialistic, dedicated, careful, grounded.
Yeah, the one I'm thinking of is very, very much all of those things.
Punctual, persistent, down to earth, dependable, possessive, and temperamental.
Yeah. Yeah, that all makes sense for...
Yeah. See, I don't know anyone.
More Taurus people.
I don't know any of them, so that's okay.
I know my oldest, one of her big signs, I think it's her moon sign is a Taurus. But... like, I don't know a lot of actual Taurus people. Yeah, that's one I need to learn more about.
Okay, some celebrities that are Tauruses.
Taurinians. I have no idea. I don't know what they call it.
Adele.
Yeah.
The Rock. Like Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Channing Tatum. Henry Cavill. I don't know who that is.
That's Superman.
I don't.
And The Witcher. Oh, I love him.
Don't watch that. I'm sorry.
He's awesome.
Good for him. Tina Fey and Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot. That's Wonder Woman. She's 100% my girl crush. Oh
okay.
My gosh.
You and your superheroes. I don't do them. Good for you. I'm glad you do because they bring you so much joy.
I'm not a big DC fan, but I do like Wonder Woman a lot. I'm a Marvel person, but
like I like X-Men.
Yeah, well, that's Marvel.
But it's not
They're
the
still superheroes.
But it's not what it's different.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You don't like
different.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Okay, I do like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
But that's just the one thing. Like literally nothing else. I've never seen another one.
I love my Avengers
what's
movies.
Iron Man?
Avengers, Marvel, yep.
Okay, I've seen the 3 Iron Mans and that's it.
Oh.
Okay, we are totally off topic. Okay. So next is
Gemini comes next. May 21st to June 20th. There's my dogs again. The twins is their symbol, and they are an air sign.
My son, my oldest daughter are both Gemini.
Yeah, we've got a lot of Geminis. My middle child's a Gemini. Both of my brothers are Geminis. I have several friends that are Geminis. I love Geminis. They are so funny. Like they're like really good storytellers, and they like captivate you. Like they're like charming in a way. Sorry, there's a lot of doors shutting and
for some reason they're all slamming doors.
A lot going on out there.
Like I can just picture every one of them standing at a door right now, just beating it as hard as they could.
Here you go.
So
we try to make it soundproof, but we have real lives, so we're doing the best we can.
So sorry.
But yeah, Geminis are the best, man.
Okay, you said good storytellers.
Yeah.
My son used to tell this story when he was like, when he could like fully talk in like full sentences and like starts at, what is that, like 5 maybe 4 or 5.
Depends.
Somewhere in there. He claimed to everyone who would listen to him that he built Walmart. He built Walmart.
Oh, I love that.
And he would tell you how he did it, how many studs he used, how many screws he used. Seriously.
Maybe he did in a past life.
He would tell his teachers. He wrote like stories about it in school. Like,
that's so funny.
Cute. Yeah, storytelling.
Wow, and I bet he like really caught their attention too, because they are good.
I think that for a while he started to believe himself. So maybe he did do it in another life, or maybe he was a construction person in another life.
Maybe,
I don't know. Anyway,
maybe
fun little side story.
Yeah, Geminis are usually really clever and quick-witted. Like he is very quick-witted. My brothers are very quick-witted. My middle one, she is super, like, just snaps it back so fast you can't even can't keep up sometimes. And they're pretty adaptable and flexible. Like, they can kind of go with the flow, but they can be like impulsive. They can be really fast-paced to the point like you can't keep up with them. Like they're just like whoa, 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 like on to one hobby to the next. Just
so they have ADHD.
A lot of them have the tendencies, at least for sure. All the ones I met, they're not. I wouldn't say they all have ADHD, but they all have. They're very quick. Like they move quickly. They move very fast. Okay. Yeah. There's the celebrities with. It is so loud out there.
They're literally parkouring all over this house right now.
And I don't think having hard floors helps because it echoes out there, but. Anyway, some of the celebrities that are Geminis, you've got Johnny Depp, Donald Trump.
Johnny Depp. Oh, I love that man.
Angelina Jolie, Prince, Morgan Freeman, Mark Wahlberg. Marky Mark. We were just talking about him earlier.
We were.
Because we were watching the new Transformers movie. We were thinking about Mark.
We watched 3 minutes of it.
Yeah, we started it anyway.
We would have zoned right into that.
Yeah.
We would have been there. Okay, next is Cancer.
Yeah.
The crab is a symbol.
Yeah,
and it is a water sign. Are they crabby?
Most of them.
We're about to find out. Is that why it's the crab?
Maybe.
Okay. June 21st through July 22nd. I don't know anyone. I don't know a lot of people though. Like I stay to myself. We've already talked about this. I am literally.
I bet you'd be surprised when like.
Okay, like. I know people, but I don't know them enough to know what their traits are, like their human traits, so I don't know if that would correlate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I stick to my little groupie group. Okay. Traits are sensitive, empathetic, insecure, evasive, possessive.
Yeah. This all makes sense.
Clingy, moody, protective, and affectionate.
They can be your best friend until they're not. I can think of a couple Cancers that... No, I'm not going to lie. There are some that totally have all the good traits. I think I always think of it as like someone who is like more evolved or like stable or happy or whatever. They inherit those good traits more than the bad ones. And so there are some very empathetic, kind, sensitive,
Do you think
sweet
they're like
Cancers, but
moon and rising and ascending like chooses if they're the good traits or bad traits? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Like,
Maybe that's
thought
interesting. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. But yeah, a lot of the ones I can think of, they can be really hard. Like
super duper sweet.
They can be sweet and your best friend, very protective, very possessive at times, and they can really mess with your head because they're usually pretty smart and they get like emotionally attached and they can turn on you so fast. Like I try to find the good in every sign, of course. I don't think that everybody's the bad parts of their sign, but there are a couple
bad parts
signs
of every sign.
Yeah, there's a couple signs that I'm like, ooh, I have trouble with that one. Like I have trouble. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Cancers seem to be one of the most, when I think back of people who have like caused a lot of problems. Yeah, that's one of them. But they have good parts too. They're very, very intuitive and like sensitive and
affectionate.
Yeah, affectionate. Yeah.
Okay, some celebrities. Kathy Bates. I fucking love me some Kathy Bates. I don't even care. I love her. Ariana Grande, Tom Hanks, and Christina Applegate.
I love Christina Applegate. I do love her.
Isn't she really sick?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she has MS.
Okay, MS. I knew it was something. I didn't know.
During the filming
I love Christina Applegate.
Did you watch Dead to Me?
I watched like half of it, the first season.
So good. The most recent season was her last one. You could tell she was struggling,
That's horrible.
I know. I love her. She's so good. Ugh.
So,
okay, not all cancers bother me. But yeah, they can be crabby.
Maybe your sign doesn't go well with the Cancer sign.
That could be.
You know what I mean?
Very
like
much.
Maybe you two just clash.
Very much could be.
Right.
But that's the thing. I've had some really good connections with Cancers, but they turn. Yeah. Yeah. Not always. Not all of them, but yeah. Maybe it's just me. Maybe being an Aquarius. Yeah, like you said, we just can't quite.
Right. Because I know some signs don't connect well.
I know that ours are supposed to.
Duh.
Yeah.
I didn't have to know that to know that.
I always see things like that they make the best of friends or...
Okay.
Am I next?
You are, and it is Leo.
I'm going on to the Leo. I love me some Leos. My littlest is a Leo. My in-laws are both Leos. Leos are hilarious. Anyway, that's the Lion. They're a fire sign, July 23rd to August 22nd. And they are so much. They are extra. Not always. I've met some more reserved Leos, but most of them are like loud and brave and proud. They're like the lion, they're loud and courageous and like they're always cracking jokes or they're always laughing. Most of them are like theatrical or like they like to perform. Like most of the Leos I know, either they do some type of singing or like performing of some kind, or they like to be the center of attention. They're really, really just like fun to be around. They're fiery. Yeah.
They are a fire sign. I don't think you said that.
Oh, they are a fire sign.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, my little one is definitely...
I know one Leo other than your youngest. I know one Leo. It's my sister.
Oh, yeah.
That really makes sense.
Yeah. Now, I have seen Leos, they have a dark side. And
I think every sign has a dark side.
Every sign definitely has a dark side. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they can be really self-centered at times. They can be a little vain. They can be really caught up in their own little world. And they have to be right. They always have to be right. And that's like my littlest one. He's the sweetest, biggest heart, kindest little dude. So funny. But he is so stubborn. He has to be right. And like he likes to hear himself talk. A lot of them do. But overall, they're usually like just fun to be around. They're generous and they're honest. And for the most part, like the good parts of the Leo, they're just like really fun. Oh, the celebrities. Leo celebrities.
Did you lose your place?
I just spaced out and forgot. I'm staring right at my notes and I forgot I forgot what I was doing.
Okay, it's fine.
You
have to look at your notes to see who the celebrities are because I doubt you memorized them.
I do know that Obama is one.
Cool.
I do remember that because I love Obama and Jason Momoa. Okay, let me look at my notes here. Madonna, Obama, Barack Obama, Jason Momoa, Daniel Radcliffe, Chris Hemsworth. He's such a Leo.
You got excited about that, and I got excited
Chris
about
Hemsworth.
Daniel Radcliffe. Can you tell I love Harry Potter?
And I love Thor, so.
Never seen it.
Oh.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. That's one I can't.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why. I do not get into superheroes.
The newest one is so funny, though.
I don't. To you.
So funny.
To you.
And my husband and my kids.
You guys laugh at everything.
No, I doubt.
Yes, you do. I'm just not fazed by that stuff. Okay. What's next? Virgo.
Yes.
The Virgin is the symbol, right?
Yeah.
Symbol. And Earth is the element.
Earth is my planet.
August 23rd through September 22nd.
Yes. My husband is a Virgo.
He would be the only one I know, I think.
Mm.
I'm probably going to say that to someone and... What?
I know someone that you know very well that's a Virgo. I won't go into that right now. Someone from your past.
Who?
Someone with the same birthday as my husband.
Okay. Let's go through this then. Somebody I don't like very much. They're logical, practical, grounded, okay? Intelligent.
On their good days.
Observant, humble, kind-hearted, easily annoyed, irritable, unagreeable. I feel like I'm just reading a list off of stubborn, neurotic, nitpicky, overly critical, overly focused on small details, and perfectionist.
Yeah.
Comma. Oh, I was going to say something bad.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not, because that's just for him.
Virgos can be impossible to be around. I'm not going to lie.
Agreed.
They can be...
But then, like, I love your husband. He's so sweet and kind and funny and silly.
He definitely has all the good qualities of a Virgo.
Yeah,
he's my rock. He grounds me. He keeps me calm. Like, he keeps me down to earth. He always has, like, a logical, pragmatic approach to things and can talk me down from my crazy...
Like, I have literally watched you two get into, like, a very small argument, and within 30 seconds, he has completely turned it around, calmed you down, reassured you, made sure everything's okay, made sure everyone in the room's okay, and then went about his day.
He does good.
Yes.
But he has his moments, and he has a mood disorder, too. I think a lot of Virgos do have mood disorders. Or they deal with some major anxiety, at least some type of mental illness. Every Virgo I've ever met has some kind of...
not everyone does, though. Like, not every Virgo.
But they can be very neurotic. Like, just very, like, overly critical, not only themselves, but everyone else. Everything has to be just so a certain way, and if it's not, they easily spiral.
Right.
And he does pretty good at, like, self-regulating and, like, keeping himself in check, but they get ragey sometimes when things aren't as they expect they should be. They like their details and... Yeah, but they're so smart.
Hold on. Can I do the celebrities?
Yeah.
Okay. Keanu Reeves.
Mm-hmm. That's my husband's man crush.
Okay, Adam Sandler. He's my man crush. Like, just not just his shows. His humor, he's such a good, funny... I do like Adam Sandler. He can make me laugh. He really can. Jack Black.
Yes.
Your husband is like... his twin.
It's so funny because, like, my husband loves Keanu Reeves. Actually, I had to ask him, how do I spell Keanu for my notes?
And he knew
right away. He loves Keanu Reeves. I'm not
surprised anyway.
And Jack Black, his, like, personality is a lot like him.
He looks like him, too, kind of. Like, not like Jack Black now. Like, Jack Black, like, 10, 15 years ago. But he really does.
He does have a lot of the same. It's so funny.
There was more people and I lost my place. Okay, Tom Hardy.
I was going to say my favorite man, besides my husband.
I don't know
and
who
my
that
daddy.
is. And Melissa
Tom
McCarthy.
Hardy. Oh.
Yeah, I think you showed me. I do know. I do know. Yeah. Melissa McCarthy. I like Melissa McCarthy. She's
that proves how funny Virgos can be. And Adam Sandler.
She's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah,
there's several. There's
it's because
three comedians right there. Just
Virgos lose themselves in their humor. They don't have to try. They just they're just naturally funny.
Out.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
They just say things that you're just like, what? And like Melissa McCarthy, she completely loses herself in a role. Jack Black, they have no shame, is what it is.
Right.
There's no shame. They're just like, I'm gonna put myself out there, and I love Virgos. I do.
What's next?
Next comes Libra. And this is another one I'm not real familiar because I don't know a lot of Libras, but they're an air sign too. September 23rd to October 22nd. Their symbol is the scales, like for balance. And there's most of them, the ones I've met anyway, are very friendly, social, like easy to like kind of people. There's some hardcore laughing going on out there. That's good, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I don't think I know any.
I can think of maybe a couple. They're usually really outgoing people.
Oh, wait. Like, no, wait. Hold on. I do know one. My father.
Oh.
Yeah, my dad.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
They are, they don't like confrontation from what I can, like, the ones I've met, they all shy away from confrontation.
Well, so, I shy away from confrontation, but I'm not a Libra.
Well, we'll get to your sign.
Okay.
But yeah, Libras.
That was mean. Is my sign bad? Okay.
No.
Okay, keep going.
One of my favorites.
I know, we've talked about that before.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep interrupting. I gotta shut up.
You're fine. Libras can be like a little bit indecisive and flaky, and the ones I know anyway, it's like they're there for you, but sometimes they're not, and then it's like, but they're always friendly and like pretty optimistic and outgoing, and like most people like to be around them. But if they see like any type of this is just what I've like examined. I don't know that they're all this way, but they usually don't want to be involved in things too much.
Okay, so that's not my dad.
Really?
He wants to start the confrontation. No, I'm joking, but maybe not.
But is he like that with everyone? Or just like his family? Because maybe that's his moon sign more than,
I don't know. I just know that
but like people probably
care.
Like him pretty well, though. Like
everyone knows him.
He's got a good personality.
Oh, yeah. The confrontational thing was the only one that did not correlate. All the rest was like, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, celebrities, Will Smith, Zac Efron, Matt Damon, Bruno Mars.
Oh, I like me some Bruno.
But yeah, I think they're just supposed to be like the friendly one. Like the ones that, the social ones.
Right. Okay, next up is Scorpio.
Okay, yeah.
The scorpion?
Mm-hmm. They'll sting you.
Kerchow. They're a water sign, though. I would think fire.
You would think
really?
So. You would think so.
Really? Okay, water sign. October 23rd through November 21st.
Yeah.
I know my niece is a Scorpio.
Yeah. I have quite a few Scorpios in my family.
She's not old enough to know her traits yet.
Yeah.
Literally, she's not even 2, so. Well.
I really like Scorpios. I can think of both of my brothers-in-law, both of my husband's brothers are Scorpios.
Oh, I was like, wait, what? Okay, gotcha.
I have a cousin that's a Scorpio. My grandma that passed, she was a Scorpio. They are... Well, I'll let you talk about the traits, but...
Okay, I'm just going to read them off. Friendly? Nope, that was Libra. Go down.
Scorpios can be friendly.
Okay, smart, witty, mysterious.
Mm-hmm. So mysterious.
Secretive, cunning.
They're very cunning.
Loyal.
Yeah.
Resentful.
They got a streak.
A little spite there?
Yeah.
Okay.
They can hold some grudges, man.
Jealous. Calculated. What does that mean?
They think everything out.
Okay.
Everything is planned. They're so smart and so calculated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Determined. Magnetic.
They are. People just like, they are very magnetic. They can tell a story and just completely like, I've never met a Scorpio that wasn't just completely enticing. Like, where they just like, they're magnetic. Yeah, for sure. Charismatic.
Yeah, I couldn't.
That's the word I was looking for. Charismatic. They really are.
Okay, and the celebrities are Katy Perry, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ryan Gosling, Ryan Reynolds.
That makes sense.
Ryan Reynolds is my second husband. I don't know if you knew that.
And Scorpios are funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Matthew McConaughey, he's pretty great too.
Yeah. But that magnetic thing, that charismatic thing, they've all got that. Yeah,
yeah, really
they all do.
Make sense. Yeah.
Wow. Even Katy Perry, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy. Next is probably my favorite.
Because it's mine.
I really love Sagittarius.
Isn't your dad one too?
My dad's a Sagittarius, yeah.
I thought so.
I know quite a few Sagittarius people. I love y'all's energy. I think it's because as an Aquarius, I appreciate someone who's straight to the point, logical, blunt. Y'all are that. But
see, most people call me a bitch.
Well, most Sagittarius can be a little bit bitchy. Okay. But I appreciate that.
You're the only one I know.
It's okay to be a little bitchy now and then. But that's the Archer. Their symbol's the Archer. And their fire sign. November 22nd to December 21st. And like I said...
Hold up. My little brother's a Sagittarius too. I never knew that.
Really?
Yeah. This is December 21st.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I love Sagittarius.
And it makes sense too. Like if I'm reading our traits. Yeah, really. Okay,
they are almost always. I've never met a Sagittarius that was not blunt, outspoken, opinionated, honest as hell. Like they just fucking straight up say whatever they're thinking. Y'all are curious and adventurous and energetic and like fun to be around because you got this like pretty positive energy. Even when you think you're grumpy, you still got a good energy. Like, I don't know, you kind of like boost people up. Like, oh, let's go fucking do some fun shit. Let's go do something exciting. They're spontaneous and like rambunctious.
Like, hey, let's paint our entire bedroom at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Y'all have so much energy. I've never met like my dad. Just go, do all the things, do all the fun things.
I got it.
He's always on a mission or a new adventure. Or like, yeah, I love Sagittarius stuff, man. And they're trustworthy. You know, you can rely on them. They're generous. Like they'll come off. You'll think that they're in a bad mood, or like they'll think they don't fucking like me. But then, like, they'll literally give you the shirt off their back. I
don't know how many times when I worked at my old job, like, after years of working with certain people, they would be like, when I first met you, you were such a bitch. And
I thought that. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, we were in, like, 8th grade when we first met, though, so you can't give me that. That's, like, puberty, preteen. We were very young, so.
Like, that's a heartache I'm going to crack. She's going to love me. No, I didn't think that. I really thought, I'm like, she's kind of mean acting. I don't know if I want to be around her. Then I actually talked to you and I was like, oh, she's the fucking coolest person ever.
Wait, you actually remember a feeling from that long ago?
Yes, I do. I don't know. I think it's because I like programmed it to my memories with you. So like I remember like the first time I was around you and then like us actually hanging out and talking and I'm like, oh, she's not at all like that. I think y'all put out this like tough exterior. And then you're like really soft and gooey inside.
I don't know about that. But.
You guys got big hearts though. You give the best gifts. They're usually like, this thing I've found about Sagittarius people, they're really thoughtful. You don't think they are because they come off all like, oh, I got shit to do. I'm busy. I'm in a hurry. But they give the best gifts. My dad, you, like, my dad does photography for fun on the side, you know, all the moon phases.
I know, love them.
Printed them all out for me in frames. And he's like, I'll give you the moon. So fucking sweet.
Oh my god, that
like
is
things
precious.
Like that, just like they're thoughtful and creative. Y'all are just like, I've never met a Sagittarius that wasn't artistic in some way or like super creative. You guys just have a good energy, like prone to temperamental, I guess would be the word. Like he definitely has a temper. I got my temper from my dad.
I have a temper,
but I'm sure you probably can.
150% have a temper.
But it's because you guys don't like sugarcoat things. You just let it out. Like if you're feeling it, you let it out. And I think that's the healthiest thing to do. I love Sagittarius shit, man. But yeah, celebrities. You got Miley Cyrus, Jake Gyllenhaal. Gyllenhaal?
I always said Gyllenhaal, but
I like him. He's such a good actor.
I do too.
Samuel L. Jackson and my favorite. Probably nobody knows who this is, but Corey Taylor.
I know who Corey Taylor is.
From Slipknot. Oh, that's my man. My other man, Tom Hardy, Corey Taylor, and my husband.
I like
two Virgos and a Sagittarius.
Ryan Reynolds, Johnny Depp, and
I do love Ryan. I do love them both. Yeah. Ryan Reynolds is hilarious.
I know, he's great.
But yeah, and they're all like kind of just say what they want. They're funny. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, last but not least, Capricorn. The goat. Earth sign. December 22nd through January 19th.
I was almost a Capricorn. My cousin was born 3 days before me. He's a Capricorn.
I don't know if
we're very close, but
oh wait, my husband.
Your husband is such a Capricorn.
Okay, ready for the traits. Serious but funny. Very dry sense of humor.
They do.
Hardworking. Focused on money and possessions. Ambitious. Overachiever. So sorry.
They're never satisfied, but I think it's just that they always want to do better. They always want more, you know.
Get it. Yeah. Sensitive, controlling.
They can be.
My husband isn't.
He is a very healthy, wonderful Capricorn. Yeah. There are not many that I've met.
Pessimistic, selfish, manipulative, and logical.
Yeah, they're very logical. And everyone I've ever met is super hardworking and ambitious, and they're like if they're not good with money, they're at least focused on their money. So they're like aware of what they're doing.
Yeah.
And they always want to do better, always want to do more. They kind of beat themselves up a lot because they feel like they're, you know, they're always trying to do better. The ones I've met anyway, I mean, I'm not saying they're all like this. There's a couple I can think of. Now, don't get me wrong. They can be so funny. So freaking funny. They have these like dark sense of humor. Like, but most of them are pretty just like logical and like kind of down to earth and just kind of chill. But
wait, let me say those celebrities.
Oh yeah.
Denzel Washington, Jim Carrey, Elvis, and Betty White.
Betty White.
Betty White.
Yes. She kind of had a like don't give a shit down to earth,
She
but
really
so
did.
funny at the same time.
I fucking love Betty White.
But yeah, Capricorns, I have a love-hate. I think it's because I have a couple people in, you know, in past years that were Capricorns, and I just correlate the same traits with them. But like I said, my cousin's a Capricorn. He has wonderful traits. I think it's just everybody's got...
I think whether you get along with them too depends on what your sign is and what you can tolerate and what you get along with.
Yeah.
And every single sign, it doesn't matter which one it is, has a good side and a dark side.
For
just
sure.
just like every human on this planet does. I'm sorry, but they do.
Yes.
I do not know one person that does not have both.
Yeah.
And if
then some people...
if you say you only have, if I'm only good or I'm only bad, then you're lying to yourself.
Balance, baby.
Literally, you're lying
dark
to
and
yourself.
light. Everybody's got to have dark and light.
Right.
But yeah, and some people don't believe in any. They're like, oh, you could find those traits in anybody. You know, you could list off these traits and you're going to have some of them. But I really do like when I think about people and their signs, I can almost always guess if or get close to their sign. Like
You're
I can
really
at least
good at it. I learned a lot today because I did not know half of these.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know my brother was a Sagittarius too. Did not know that.
Interesting.
Did not know a lot of those. So this was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I feel like it was more like a like listing facts kind of thing, but it was still like interesting.
Maybe somebody awesome that's listening will be like, oh my gosh, that's my brother.
Yeah,
that's
and I
my
wish I
sister.
knew more about like
I know.
all the astrology stuff, and maybe I'll learn more and get into it on later.
You
but
learn and then teach me because I don't want to learn like. I don't know where
it's
to start.
just overwhelming. That's what it is
exactly,
for me.
Exactly.
Yeah, just like anything else, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I really like want to know more about like how each sign connects with other signs and like all the
leg bone connects to the arm bone. Sorry, that's where my brain went. It's fine.
Yeah. But I don't know. This Aquarius is ready to check out.
So is this Sagittarius. So if you would like to get a hold of us, you can at onlyifyoucankeepup at gmail.com.
See you later.
Bye.